Welcome to episode number 36 of the Bright Ideas Daily Nugget. I am your host, Trent Dyrsmid, and this is the daily video series where I answer your questions about how to grow your e-commerce business, as well as to give you a look over my shoulder as my team and I grow mine. So in today's video, we are going to talk about something that we talked about in our morning meeting this morning, and that was how to increase gross margin or gross profits. We're going to deal with both margin and profits. So there are a number of ways for you to do this in the wholesale business. The way number one, which is probably the most powerful, is this: just get more accounts. If you get more accounts, gross profit goes up. If you get more products per account, gross profit goes up. And one could make a case that you might have some negotiating leverage to slightly increase your gross profit per product, or your gross profit margin rather, on your products, which is number three: lower your costs of goods sold. Now, you don't necessarily have to be ordering more to do that. That is one of the very common ways, is to ask for volume discounts. But one of the other ways, if you're really and truly a partner of your suppliers, is you tell them, hey, look, I need to create some extra margin to be able to invest in pay-per-click campaigns to help you increase market share. So every manufacturer that you deal with will have something called co-op marketing dollars, and getting a lower cost per unit is basically the equivalent. They might need to account for it in a different way in their books, but it's basically the equivalent of getting a lower cost of goods sold. So that will help you to increase your profit margin. You can increase your share of buy box. Now, I don't have any scientific data on this, just some of our own experiments, and take them with a grain of salt. But what we found was, when we were one of two sellers on a listing and we started running sponsored products or pay-per-click campaigns on that particular product, we saw our share of buy box increase. Now, does that mean it's going to happen all the time on every brand and every product? I have no idea. All I can tell you is that it worked for us on the brand that we experimented with. And of course, the byproduct of running PPC campaigns is you're going to increase your unit volume. So those are all of the ways that you can increase your gross profit and or your gross margin in your Amazon business. If you'd like to submit a question of your own for me to answer in a future video, just head on over to Brightideas.co/asktrent. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos and you're still watching, well, head on over. If you're on YouTube, just click subscribe, become a subscriber, be the coolest thing you did all day. If you want to be even cooler than that, head over to Brightideas.co and become a subscriber there. Plus, you'll see a whole bunch of other ways that you can get connected with our online communities. Speaking of which, if you are already in one of those communities and you're watching this video on Facebook, it'd really be badass if you clicked the like button, left a comment, and then clicked the share button. Thanks very much for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.